welcome back to the channel. So in January I set two goals for this channel. The first one was I was going to make a video every day for the month of January, and I smashed that goal. I made one video every day for the month of January, and I learned a lot from that and gained a lot of new subs and a lot of experience with YouTube and editing and filming, and there's still a lot to learn, but I definitely learned a lot by doing that. It was fun and challenging all at the same time. My other goal was I wanted to get this channel to 10,000 subs by the end of the year. We fell short on that. Right now we're at 4,500 subs, almost halfway there. Not quite. We didn't quite hit it. You know, that goal was ambitious. I've had YouTube. This is the second YouTube channel I've had. This one I've had the longest. And I've been on YouTube since roughly 2010, 2011, somewhere around there. And you know, I'm used to the old YouTube where if you uploaded a video, you'd get like 100 subs for uploading a video. You grew a lot faster. Of course, the platform was smaller then, and you didn't have as much content, you know. And then as time moved on, YouTube changed how things are shown and suggested, and you get the picture. I'm not exactly disappointed. I kind of look at the big picture and the gains that I have had this year. And when you put it in perspective of the previous year, well, this year I gained somewhere around 1,700 new subs. So there's 1,700 new followers following my channel. I also had 150,000 plus views this year. To put that in perspective, last year I think I had somewhere around 12,000 views. So that's a huge gain when you really look at the overall picture. So I'm not really disappointed. I'm quite happy with my progress. Like I said, 10,000 subs might have been a bit ambitious for today's YouTube, but I'm still growing. And I have a large amount of improvement. So it's very encouraging. And I'm going to keep that momentum going. I'm going to keep uploading to YouTube, keep doing videos, and keep building my audience and community. But that's not what I want to talk about today. What I want to talk about is the direction of my leather business. If you've been here for a while, you know that I do have a leather business. It would be the second most source of income for my family. I have a day job, now it's a day job. I have an actual full-time job that pays the bills. Then I do the leather work as a side business, which affords us certain things that are outside of our reach with just normal working. Most of the work I do in that leather business is wholesale work. I do some stuff to sell on my Etsy, such as belts and suspenders, some tote bags here and there. But for the most part, my leather work has been, for the better part of almost 3 years, wholesale. And I've been very successful with it, and I appreciate my customers, and it's been fun and challenging. You guys heard me say before, I don't put all my eggs in one basket. I have several streams of income. So the leather business would be one, axe handle sales would be another. YouTube is not really a source of income per se, but it does directly affect sales of handles and leather work and other things. So YouTube is also sort of a avenue of income. When COVID kicked off, my business flourished. I got extremely busy. It reflected in the videos and uploading because I was doing the same thing over and over again, and I kind of slowed down with video making because it was just me doing the same thing. I made a lot of the same product over and over, and it gets monotonous to film it, and you've run out of ways to make it interesting. It's just very difficult because you're just doing the same thing. But when COVID kicked off, business boomed, and I got very busy with that, and things were looking really good with the leather business. I don't know what else to say. It was just good. Fast forward to a few months ago, and it got harder to get leather. Right? I use a particular leather for this product. It's a catalog product. They said they sell it on their website as a spec item. The leather has to be the same over and over. You can't change leathers mid-roll and expect people to not notice that. So the particular leather I was getting, I was having a hard time getting. I did have two suppliers that I used for that same leather. It was basically the same from two different suppliers, and neither one of them had it. It got to a point where they didn't have it, or it was on back order, or it was getting harder to get. Made it very difficult to fill orders. And then some of the other products I make, that leather was becoming unavailable. So I tried a new supplier, and the leather that I got wasn't really close enough to pull that off. So that put a real big thorn in my leather business, so to say. I didn't really see that coming. I kind of saw all kinds of little things, machine breaking or me running out of time or stuff like that. Those hiccups, but the supply of leather I didn't see coming. Then just recently, within the last month or so, I had requested for a transfer with my job. I wanted to move my job closer to home. I was driving an hour and 10 minutes each way every day to my job, and that was taking a lot of time away from me weekly. So obviously I wanted to get closer to home. I got that transfer. It happened about a month ago, and it changed my shift. So now, not only was I having a hard time getting leather, I couldn't go do the things that I used to do during the day, like clicker services and stuff like that, or pick up my leather, or do my running for the business. I couldn't do that during the day anymore. So that kind of put the final nail in the coffin, so to say. With my new position, I have a lot more responsibility on my plate. I'm now working basically 10 hours a day, but I am closer to home. So it's sort of a wash, but it is during the day when I can't get anything done during the day. I can only work in the evenings, which is not a bad thing. It's just, it doesn't work for the leather business. So for now, I have already spoke with my customers, and they're aware of this, but for now, the wholesale side of Killinger Leather is on hold. I don't know when it'll come back, if it'll come back, or how it'll come back. But right now, I'm not doing it. I can't really fit it into my schedule, and I can't get the materials, so there's just no point in dragging it on. It is what it is. It's done. It's not the end of the world, though. I still have my job. I still have other sources of income. We're not going to suffer. We don't live outside of our means more than the average American, I would say. We don't drive real lavish cars or anything like that, so it's not like we're going to suffer. What it does do is open up opportunity. So I'm always looking for the next thing. And it's kind of a curse. I'd like to just relax, but I can't, because I don't have that in me. I have that drive to constantly be moving forward. a drill sergeant once said to me, never stop improving your battle position. And he was talking about, in the moment, we were on an exercise and we were digging trenches. So he said that, but it resonated inside, and metaphor to life, really. You never stop improving your battle position. And your battle position is your life. You never stop improving it. So that's what I'm always looking for the next thing. So, excuse me. Pretty soon, some things are going to change at work, and I will no longer have to work 10 hours a day. I'll just have a normal 40-hour work week, Monday through Friday. Normal life. That's going to probably take place in about another month. So that is going to afford me a lot of time, because now I'm closer to home. I'm only working 8 hours a day. I'm going to have a lot of extra time that I didn't have previously. It's just in a different time of the day. So what I'm going to do is continue building my brand. Killinger is a brand. It's what I've been working on. It's been what I'm doing. It doesn't matter what I make or sell. It's all under Killinger, and I represent a quality craftsman and hardworking American. And I'm going to continue to build on that. So I don't really have a lot going on right now. I'm not taking any custom work or any commissions or anything like that. I want to keep my plate clean, because I have things that I want to do. With that being said, I do have a couple axes that I got to build for some guys. I've been wanting to build some axes anyway. The timing was right. They contacted me, and I took on the work. So we'll shoot that. We'll do videos on those axe builds, because I enjoy doing that. That's something I enjoy doing. It'll give you guys an opportunity to see how I utilize my own handles and things I do to make axes. And there's leather work included with those, so I'll be doing leather work for those. And then I've had for a long time some Snow and Neely boys axes that I want to do builds on, and I just could never get to them. Well, now I have the time, so at some point here soon we'll build those up, and then those will be for sale. So those are kind of the things that are coming. But before I can do any of that, this shop is a disaster. Like, this is ridiculous. You guys are just seeing this, but I'm looking at it. It's just a nightmare. So when we bought this place a little over a year ago now, we were thankful that this building was here. I needed a place for my shop, to do the leather work. And at the time, I was busy with leather work. So I had enough time really to move my stuff in and just get stuff here so that I could move on to projects or move on to orders and get stuff done. And I've been rolling like that since we moved in. It's a plane, a Joe plane. Hit the like button if you know what I meant by Joe plane. So the shop is a disaster. It needs insulated, obviously. I have some insulation up, but I don't have enough. It's very drafty, very cold in here. My electric heater kicks butt, but it costs a lot of money to run that thing, obviously, because the heat's going right out of the rafters. And one of the big things is the floor is freezing in here, so I want to get under there and put some bubble wrap or that bubble foil insulation under the floor, kind of cut down the draft. But I want to start getting this space done. This is my inspirational workshop, and it's not very inspirational. So we're going to work on that. We're going to get things organized, things put away, get stuff off these benches and into the drawers. I have all these beautiful drawers that are mostly empty. I need to organize everything, probably label the drawers so I remember where everything is, get things organized where they need to be, and get this wood stove hooked up. I got to get this wood stove hooked up because the wood here is free. So if it's crappy outside, I'll probably work in the shop. I'll film all that. We'll go on this journey together and get this place squared away and organized. It's a dump. I can't find anything either. I'm like, I walk around and run into things. Anyways, it's a mess. So that's what's going on with me right now. That's pretty much the update. That we'll call that the year-end review. I hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone enjoys their holidays. And I'm looking forward to the new year. I'm looking forward to having more time here coming up, because I have endless amount of things to do. But a sincere thank you for everyone that subscribed this year. I really do appreciate all of your comments, your thumbs up, your views, your subs. It all helps. It's amazing what this channel has done in a year, despite not meeting my ambitious goal of 10,000 subs. So who knows what 2021 will bring. I'm not going to set any goals right now. I'm not sure what I don't really know what's going to happen in 2021. So we'll just go with the flow. Whatever happens, I'll embrace and continue to keep putting videos out as long as you guys watch it. So until next time, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, and we'll see you in the next video.